And now here it is for my final video. I thought at first I was going to split it into 5 parts at least, but I guess I was fast enough to make sure how to arrange for my final video. We're up to number 10, Troy. I just can't get enough of this movie. It's so beautiful. I remember seeing it in the theaters, but this is the director's cut. Obviously, the movie is 3 hours long and about 15 minutes longer. 3 hours and 15 minutes long. Yeah. So there's like maybe, I don't know, half an hour missing from difference between the theatrical version. But the story between the Trojans against all the Greek warriors. And Brad Pitt plays a great warrior in this movie. Number 9, The Man in the Iron Mask. Simply based on true events, but some of this is legend. But there was some of the story that was fact. We're up to number 8, The Mummy. Brendan Fraser with other cool actors play great in this movie. The stunts and the story in this movie is perfect. I love it, especially the sound effects. It's so incredible. Brilliant blockbuster. We're up to number 7, Mortal Kombat. This is the movie that started it all. I can't say that the remake is better, but it's good as this one. But this as a classic, it always brings back good memories. We're up to number 6, Starship Troopers. Great science fictional and different types of it's not as you might think like Independence Day, but more different. I mean, I can't even complain about this one. I remember seeing it as a kid. It creeped me out a bit, but I was so amazed of the cool stunts and creature designing of this movie. We're up to number 5, the best musical movie ever, in my opinion, and that is Grease. Grease is amazing from start to finish. The characters and the music and the cool, moves they make. It's so incredible. Such a wonderful movie. We're up to number 4, The Quest, the best Van Damme movie ever. It's adventurous. There's fighting styles and a good storyline that will keep you guessing till the end. We're up to number 3, Jaws. Of course, it's about a killer shark, and this I have it on 4K here. And one of Steven Spielberg's best. It's second best in my opinion. And speaking of Steven Spielberg, at second place I had to put none other than Jurassic Park. The first one always puts a charm of how creatures came to be brought back to life, and when science goes too far and all that. But hey, it's the best one of all 6 movies that have came out, and a true masterpiece. I really, really love the acting and great performance in this movie. It's such an incredible movie that I enjoy and brought good memories in my childhood. And at number 1 for the best times, for great memories in imagination, is none other than Clash of the Titans, the 1981 version. Of course, there was the remake in 2010, but this is perfection. The story, the costume design, the acting, the characters, the action, and the soundtrack. Everything about this movie is perfection. I just can't get enough of this movie. I watch it like 5 to 10 times every year. I love it so much. I just, I feel it's a part of my heart. It's like I lost a part of me, that really got me into movies a lot. This was something special, and I have no regret whatsoever about this movie. This was the last movie that was done by the legendary Ray Harryhausen. Afterwards, he retired. But every minute of this movie, it doesn't make you feel bored. It's so focused on the people took it so seriously, and this is something that will always treasure. Here you have these great pictures of the movie. Look at that. That's amazing. I mean, I can just look at this all day and I never get bored. This shows you some of the great performances that it's in this movie. For me, this movie, I, uh, I remember renting it many times on VHS, but nowadays I have it on VHS, Laserdisc, DVD, and Blu-ray. Ray Harryhausen always said that legends are meant to be retold, and something like this will always be memorable. I also have the documentary DVD of the old classics that he invented. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Bubo makes a cameo in the remake, and it's the same Bubo. With all these plot differences, you might think, what happened to the original stories? Well, sometimes there can be surprises that we don't expect. And I love the Medusa scene where it's filled with torches that reflects on Medusa's body, making her more scarier. Another thing that I've learned that the Kraken isn't exactly from a Greek mythology, and the usual Kraken is a giant squid. But I guess this always also looked cool. And I have learned to myself that your personal favorites, I mean, pick you. You don't pick your own favorites. It's what really gets your attention. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. And if you have any questions whatsoever, let me know in the comment section, and I'll try and get back to you always. As always, my name is Sean. Thanks for watching. Take care.